paying it forward. So many years ago, there was this guy, we're going to name him Michael, right? So Michael was a very hardworking man, very honest man, right? A very loving man. He had compassion, understanding, right, for his fellow human beings. He was very well known in his community for his charity works and his good golden heart. So Michael was working for a construction company, and the time comes that he needs to actually travel into interstate for work. So he travels interstate, and while he was on his trip there to do work, right, one day he comes across this elderly man who had a problem with his car. So Michael stopped, right, and helped this elderly man with his car. He jump-started it, and then he went together with that old man to a nearby mechanic because he was afraid that the old man is gonna have another problem with his car. So he accompanied the old man, right, to a mechanic and stayed there and made sure that they wouldn't rip him off. And then the old man asked him, he wanted to compensate Michael for his time and his kindness, but Michael refused, right? And he just said, pay it forward. Maybe the story about paying it forward comes from that story. So a year goes by, right? And the elderly man, which we're going to call Gabriel, travels interstate because he wanted to buy a piece of land. So while he was there, he was staying at a hotel, he was buying the newspaper and everything. He came across an ad, right, that they were actually requesting people to donate blood because there was an accident in that small town, and a 5-year-old little girl, she needed a blood transfusion. So Gabriel went to the hospital, and he happened to be a match, right? So he gave blood, and while he gave blood, and then they sent him to the lounge room that he had to actually recuperate and drink his orange juice and eat his biscuit because he did give a substantial amount of blood. And when behold, who was there? Michael. So they exchanged pleasantries, and Michael, asked Gabriel, why are you here and everything? And he told him, I just saw this ad in the newspaper and I came to donate blood. And Michael just choked up with tears and explained to Gabriel that the blood he was donating was for his daughter. I'm choking up too right now. So, see, God works in mysterious ways.
Lord Jesus, I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it through, and you stand by.